Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, my people, how are you on this beautiful morning? Chelsea fans, you know wetin dey always carry us come first thing every day. It has to be Chelsea matter. Carry it come from, let us serve ourselves that hot tea early in the morning. No. Today will not be hot tea. Today na frankly speaking. So na meeting we won't have. No be food we won't call chop for here today. Now honest meeting of which some of us will agree and some of us will disagree. And the lion's share is all about Enzo Maresca. But anyway, let's put that one for one side. Some people have been asking me yesterday, say, how far now? You don't come outside to talk about Chelsea today. Wait till they saw. Baba, I just take a break for my own mental health too, because our last 4 games has not been encouraging. Look at it. Our last 4 games in all competition, we've only won 1 and we've lost 3. Even that one that we won it very uglily. If there's any English like that, uglily. Now we win them. And you know, our last 4 games has been full of injuries, red card, poor decision made by Enzo Maresca. I will not take that away from him. He also make poor decisions sometimes. In fact, most times, before some people go begin come for me, make I talk with you 1 year. But anyway, in the last few days, sack has now been trending. You know, at some point we hear say the guy has now had fallout with some of the board, and you know, things like that just they come in. And a lot of Chelsea fans are now zeroing up their mind, saying that they should sack him. In fact, I made a video last week where I was asking, is Enzo Maresca still the right man for this job? A lot of people came into the comment section to say that he is no longer the right man for the job. Chelsea should sack him. And you know, I was looking at Enzo Maresca's statistics, and trust me, they are not bad. Now, for instance, in our last 30 games, Enzo Maresca have won 19 of our last 30 games. Fine, somebody might want to say, yeah, Conference League is part of it. Yes, but Premier League is also part of it. World Club Cup is also part of our last 30 games. And we've won 19 out of our last 30 games. We've only managed to lose 7 in our last 30 games. Now, let us look at Enzo Maresca overall at Chelsea. So far, so good. Enzo Maresca have played 72 games for Chelsea, and he has won 44. That's more than half, bro. It is more than half. He has won 44 out of his last 72. We've only managed to lose 17 under Enzo Maresca. The rest are draw. So you want to tell me that this man is not doing a good job? You want to tell me that this man is now in the category of the Ruben Amorim and all those coaches like that? No, bro. No. Before we start shouting that they should sack him, let us use our tongue to count our teeth. If you sack Enzo Maresca now, the media will tag us as an ingrate. That is just it. So it baffles me when I see a lot of Chelsea fans come outside to say that Enzo Maresca did not deserve it. Enzo Maresca is tired. He is a very average coach. Fine, we know that he can be average. He can be average sometimes with his decision. But let me ask you one question first, holistically, and let us be objective. Are we facing those that we are supposed to face as a fan? Are we facing them? No, because the problem is not coming from Enzo Maresca for me. The problem is coming from the board. But we fans are not facing the board. We are not talking about the board enough. Leave Enzo Maresca alone first, face the board. Will you employ Pep Guardiola to be Chelsea manager and buy in players of 17, 18, 19, 20, 21? Look at the players that Manchester City are buying for Pep Guardiola. Did we have any of such quality in our squad? Absolutely no. So you should blame the board. In fact, we should even praise Enzo Maresca, say even they try. But if you tell me say this man go win Club World Cup last season, I could deny him. When the Club World Cup wanted to start, I said my own prediction is Chelsea should just move far, probably to quarter-final or semi-final. That I'm okay by that. That was what I said at the beginning. Can you bring Mikel Arteta? Look at Mikel Arteta's squad depth. Look at the squad depth won the game for Mikel Arteta yesterday against Newcastle. Look at Manchester City. Look at the numbers of injury that Manchester City had right now. And look at the way they are still balling. Look at the way they are still so confident. Look at their Champions League game. Okay, let's not look at the Burnley game. Look at the Champions League game that Manchester City play against Napoli. Will you have Pep Guardiola as your coach and be buying him all of these sort of players, that inexperienced players that Chelsea are buying? We're buying Facundo Bernardotti. Will Pep Guardiola ever buy such player? I mean, let us think too. That's what I'm here to make you understand. Enzo Maresca is not the first problem. It's part of the problem, but it's not the number one problem, bro. In 72 games, he won 44. And you want to tell me that is the problem? No, the problem is coming from the board. Now, let me now break it down for you so that you go know, say, the board themselves, they get problem. Now, a report came outside from Matt Law yesterday saying that Chelsea board and sporting director are backing Enzo Maresca. They said their aim remains for him to finish as top 4 and have a good run in the cup. They did not say for him to win any cup. And they did not say for him to win the Premier League. You can see that even the board, they carry an average mentality. You can see now. So how is it Enzo Maresca's fault? Tell me now. If you want to win the league, you are going to provide the resources for him to win the league. So they themselves, they know that what we provide for this guy cannot win the league. He's only going to, we are only expecting him to last, to have a good run in all of the cups and, you know, finish in top 4. That's all. That's what they want. So now only we fans, they desire more. So let us face the board first before we come back to Enzo Maresca. He himself too can be the problem sometimes. But you see the board, they are the number one problem. Anyway, Enzo Maresca's press conference is coming up later this evening. Tomorrow we are playing against Porto at our home. Jose Mourinho is coming back. And trust me, I'm going to make a video talking about Jose Mourinho and the interview that he had and, you know, what to expect come tomorrow, later today, before the match preview now comes up, probably first thing tomorrow morning. Chelsea fans, let me know what you think. Did you still think, after all of my points, did you still think Chelsea should keep Enzo Maresca or they should still send him away? Let me know what you think.
Money fans, please, I'm making this video for those that think this account is for Oga Professor. Please, not Oga Professor account. I'm gonna create the account. Please have mercy upon me. Please. For those that think this account is for Oga Professor, but it's not Oga Professor account. But please help me, I beg. I'm begging. Please subscribe. Please help me out, I beg. Please, I'm trying to change the name, but they said I have to wait for some days before I will change the name, please. But please help me, please subscribe. Please just try to subscribe, please. Thank you. I make a promise that once I start getting paid, what Oga Professor is doing every month, I promise you, I will be doing it soon. I will promise you, 100% promise. I will be doing it. Because now I'll be doing it. I will show you love too. So my fans, please, just help me to subscribe, please. Try sharing the video, please, comment, and I'll be